Hi, everybody. My name is Sam White. I'm the founder of Shakespeare in Detroit. I hope you all have had an amazing week. I'm so excited to share some awesome news with you on this Friday. And that news is that was a drum roll if you couldn't hear it. Shakespeare in Detroit is producing Hamlet, Hamlet for our Youth Conservatory in 2025. We're really, really honored to be able to do this incredible play at this really monumental moment in history at a time when all of us are sort of asking to be or not to be. And so we're going to have 15 on-stage students and 15 students working behind the scenes as production interns. We hope that you'll come out and join us for auditions on Saturday, May 17th, 2025 at Matrix Theater Company. There's a flyer that you can download at shakespeareindetroit.com/Shakespeare Steam. Nope, that's wrong. It's shakespeareindetroit.com/Steam. It'll appear on the screen right here to make it easy for you. And we'll also put it in the description of this video on YouTube. But I have to tell you, because we've been talking about this play so much, it's about that time where we tell you who's going to be our fearless leader this summer at the helm, leading the ship. As we always have a captain every year, a director, someone in the director's chair. And this year we have someone extra special who's going to be our fearless leader. And that person is with me this morning. That's Arise Rock, everybody. Put your hands together for our director and fearless leader for this summer's conservatory. And so, Arise, first of all, thank you for agreeing to direct Hamlet. I'm so happy that you're going to do it. I directed the first year, and now I'm handing it off to you. Your turn.
Here we
and
go.
and I wanted to ask you, and just let everybody know, why did you want to direct Arise? I mean, you were a former conservatory student and one of our OGs for
Yes,
our theme pilot that we started at DSA. What made you want to come back this year and direct? Because you're in college now.
I am. I think Shakespeare in Detroit has always spoke to me since I first joined it. The mission, the artistry, working with youth is something I'm very passionate about, and being able to give back to the community. I think Hamlet's a story that a lot of youth today in this day and age can relate to, with its themes about family and love and trying to figure out how do we get through life. So I'm excited to go through that journey with students.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're more excited than me. I'm super excited that you're coming back. And it's so funny because Hamlet goes off to university and comes back and finds out some really bad news. You're coming back for good news, though. You're coming back from university for good news. I also wanted to ask you about the play this year. What's the intention behind the play? Can you tell us about what's the look, the feel, the mood for this year's Youth Hamlet?
Yes. So for this year's production of Hamlet, the way I cut the script is going to be focusing a little more on Hamlet's journey and his mental state and how he's navigating that, and a little bit less so on the current politics of the play. So it'll be focused more on the humanness of the character and finding ways we can relate to it. It's a 16th century set. We'll have design backdrops, and the costumes will be period costumes, but we might add a little modern twist. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, it should be a great time.
Amazing, amazing. And since you are one of our OGs for our STEAM program and for our summer conservatory, why do you think it's important, or why do you think that some young people who maybe haven't participated before, or those who have, should come audition for the show?
I think it is incredibly important because it gives you tools that actually set you up for the profession. Without Shakespeare in Detroit, I definitely wouldn't have continued on the theater track. And it's not only acting, it's also backstage work, it's lighting work, it's improv work, it's learning how to move in period costumes. So it sets you up very well and gives you a good foundation. And it also is great for community building. The relationships I've developed with the other students when I went to the conservatory have literally lasted until now, and they will continue lasting. So it builds great memories as well as a good, strong foundation for acting in theater.
Yes. Okay. Well, like I said, Arise, I'm so excited that
Me
you are
too.
directing this year. And I really mean that. I'm not just saying that for the Zoom machine and for YouTube. I'm super excited that you're coming back. And people will be able to see your work because there's going to be a filming and live performance on Friday, August 8th at noon. We haven't posted those details just yet, but stay tuned to shakespeareindetroit.com for more on that so you can register and attend this free show. It's free because of two incredible sponsors, the Walters Family Foundation and the Max M. and Marjorie S. Fisher Foundation. So we thank them. I thank you, Arise. And it's time for Arise to go to class. And so I'm going to let you do that. And I'll talk to you really, really soon. Bye.
Thank you, Sam.